This is Marcy with the Fishing Report for Southeast Kentucky. The weather has certainly brought on some angst the last few weeks, but the fishing has been good when there has been a break in the weather. On Lake Cumberland, lake levels are running 7 feet above normal summer pool, and the lake was still slowly rising as of Tuesday. While most of the ramps are still usable, there are a few locations that are blocked off due to flooded parking lots. There's also a lot of floating debris on the lake, so please use extra caution when out on the water. The high lake level also means that there will be an increased amount of water coming through the dam to bring lake levels back down, making conditions rough for recreation on the tailwater. Hatchery Creek flows will remain fishable, and it is a good option if you are in the area and want to go catch some trout. In terms of fishing, the striped bass night bite was heating up prior to the rain, but it has slowed down given the rise in water. On Cedar Creek Lake, largemouth bass are mixed with some out deeper while some are still being caught shallow. Anglers are having luck using soft plastic worms and topwater baits, with early morning and evening hours being more productive. Bluegill and red ear are still fishing well, and there have been good numbers and sizes of fish caught on night crawlers and mealworms. The first weekend in June means free fishing days in Kentucky. On June 1st and 2nd, you don't need to have a license or a trout stamp to fish in Kentucky, but size and creel limits will still apply. As part of the free fishing weekend, there are several kids fishing events being held in the Southeast District, as well as other areas across the state on June 1st. More information on these events can be found by going to fw.ky.gov and searching for Free Fishing Weekend. This is a great opportunity to get out and get your family and friends hooked on fishing. So as always, good luck and good fishing.
This is Jeremy Shiflett with a fishing update from the Northwestern Fisheries District. Recent storms and rain have a lot of places dealing with high water and debris, which I'm sure is generating some angst for anglers now that it's finally 75 degrees and sunny and perfect weather to be out. Rough River Lake is about 15 feet above summer pool. Most of the lake is stained. Hybrid striped bass have been in the jumps for a little bit early in the mornings this week, especially down on the lower lake. Bass are hitting creature baits around flooded vegetation and structure about 5 to 10 feet deep. Crappie fishing is fair, with a fair number of short fish being caught 10 to 15 feet deep on brush, and some bigger fish holding just a bit deeper. Nolin River Lake's about 7 feet above summer pool and rising slowly. For bass, try crankbaits on points or pitching soft creature baits into flooded brush. Green pumpkin and June bug are always solid choices. Those bass seem to be scattered, as are the crappie. Crappie are holding deep. Check brush 15 to 20 feet deep with jigs or minnows. All courtesy docks at Corps of Engineers lakes will be affected by the high water and likely inaccessible. The turnarounds at some of these boat ramps are also underwater, so please check with the local Corps office or their Facebook page for updates before you make a long trip. Bass and bluegill fishing is good in the smaller lakes that are a little less impacted by heavy rain. Look for bass on shoreline structure 4 to 8 feet deep with plastic worms and creature baits and square bill crankbaits. Bluegill are spawning in quiet pockets and under overhanging trees in 2 to 5 feet of water. Hair jigs, tube jigs, trout magnets, and small live bait presentations will often get some bites. Washburn Lake, Old and New Kingfisher Lakes, Malzay Lake, Carpenter Lake, and Peabody WMA Lakes are great places to visit. This weekend is free fishing weekend statewide. There are kids fishing events Saturday, June 1st at Madisonville City Park, sponsored by the Madisonville Noon Kiwanis Club, and at Panther Creek Park, sponsored by the Davis County Conservation District. Fishing and neighborhood lakes are great places to hit this weekend. They have great access and amenities and are full of a variety of fish. Cheap, simple fishing gear is all that is needed. Remember, you may not need a license, but you still must abide by size and creel limits for the body of water you are fishing this weekend. So good luck and stay safe.
This is Caleb Bentley with the Kentucky Stocking Report. This week across the state we stocked walleye. Walleye were stocked in Green River Lake, Russell Fork, and the Licking River. Good luck fishing and stay safe.